Since I began Inspired Truth, one thing that has been hard to gauge is impact. What kind of an impact am I making on social media? I have gotten some wonderful feedback that has given me a glimpse of what I have done for others, but it isn't in the areas that I was expecting. The reason that I bring this up isn't for my own personal impact, although I do wonder about it often, but the impact of someone who has existed a while back. I was searching for a movie to watch with my 6-year-old son and found The Secrets of Jonathan Sperry on Vudu for free. Although the movie claims to have fictional characters, this man did exist. It takes place in 1970, and I'm a child of the early 70s, so this movie was a little nostalgic. Not to mention, 2 of my favorite actors are in the movie. Robert Guillaume, for those of us who grew up in the 80s, was Benson, and also Gavin MacLeod, also in the 80s, as the Love Boat captain. And he will always be that for me. The movie, in essence, was the impact that one person, Jonathan Sperry, had made on a small town of people. For some of us believers, our impact isn't made until we're no longer here on this earth. The impact we make is on the next generation. I believe that this is one of the best Christian movies out there. The movie explains how vital our time is here on this earth, and how we choose to use that time is totally up to us. What I love about the movie too is it's before technology. There's rotary phones, writing notes to our first crush, the innocence of children not being bombarded by sexual images 1,000 times a day, our interaction with bullies, and having fun hanging out with friends that meant the world to us during summertime. In my opinion, this would be a great message for our youth, a message of hope, kindness, and a powerful message of forgiveness. I urge everyone right now, as you are isolated with your families, take the 97 minutes to watch this movie with your loved ones. Recommend it to your friends and anyone else that you can. This is one of those movies that can put it into perspective what our personal walk with God looks like. The other component that I want to tie in here was something else that I encountered this week. I was introducing my husband to Francis Chan, and the first message that I wanted him to hear was Francis explaining how short our life really is. He uses a long white rope, and about 6 inches or so is colored in red, and that red represents our life here on this earth. What that red part shows is how little time we have to prepare, how we will spend millions and millions of years in eternity. I take the life of Jonathan Sperry and realize that he made every moment of his life for his love of Jesus Christ count. Can we all actually say that? Can we honestly say that we have spent every moment living our lives for Jesus? No, of course not. We have way too many things competing for what should be given to Jesus. We're living in a special time that may not come again. If we truly want the best for our eternal life, we need to make Jesus number 1 in our lives. I used to do the First 5 app from Proverbs 31 Ministries, and I love the idea of it, and I totally enjoyed it when I was part of it. But for those of you who love it, keep doing it, please. But for me, the idea of giving God my first 5 minutes each day just didn't seem like enough. If you think about the sacrifice that Jesus made for all of us, 5 minutes just doesn't seem to justify his hours of dying on that cross and the pain and suffering he endured for all of mankind. I understand that for some, time is hard to come by, but I also know that if something is really important, we can make the time. What kind of impact do you want to leave your friends, family, and mankind? What kind of eternal life do you strive for? Take the time today, reflect on your priorities, what needs to go in order to fit more of Jesus into your life or into the lives of others. Your decision today could change your life and the lives of people in your community, also the lives of many others you may never meet personally until you're united with them for eternity.